Dr. Peace in the house, doing the ones and twos. I know it's been a minute, but I got a real serious subject to deal with today, and just want to get your input. Just want to give people a little insight on certain things. So, everybody knows Dr. Peace runs a program, sports program, prep program, high level athletes. So every year I give a few kids a free ride, meaning they don't pay anything. So this year I had about 4 kids that needed some assistance. I spoke to their parents, told them no problem as long as they abide by the rules, make sure they're consistent at practice and games, they're respectful to the coaches, all of that. So I just got a little blurb I want to discuss. So the season's over. We're starting our spring season and summer season very soon. And no thank yous. I don't hear anything from the parents. I don't hear anything from the players, these 4 players. And it's pretty disheartening. I mean, you're giving yourself out. You're helping these young men, and they don't have the decency to even say thank you. We got to do better, community. My community especially, we got to do better. We can't take things for granted. When people are out helping you, acknowledge it. Say thank you. And so my thing I fight with all the time is it the kid's fault? I mean, if the parents aren't saying thank you, the kids aren't going to say thank you. We just got to do better as parents, man. We gotta teach our kids proper. And I don't blame the parents all the time, but in our community, it is consistent. People think you owe them something, and it's sad. And then you wonder what happened to these kids and why they didn't turn out proper. They weren't successful in society. There's a reason for that. You got to teach them those morals and values. It's important. Those mannerisms. It's important. I mean, I look at these young men, nice kids, but they don't have the mannerisms and the respect that's needed, and they don't appreciate anything. It's unbelievable. I just can't get over it. I can't get over how you let a kid play a whole season for free. You suit them up with uniforms and bags. You let them play in the top leagues, get all the exposure they can get, and there's no thank you. How does that work? Morally, how does that work? What goes on in your home? I don't understand. Somebody tell me, how does that work? How do we allow this generation to think that we owe them something? We don't owe them anything. And that's the big issue, what's happening right now. And we got excuse me. We have to do better. We have to do better. Because it's a representation of our kids in our community. And we're not doing a good job. I'm telling you, we're not doing a good job. These kids will go down, they get, some of them have offers. How are you going to act like that down in university if you're playing D1, D2, NAIA, JUCO, Canadian University? That's the first thing that coaches are looking at. They're looking at your personality. They do background checks. They look at your family dynamics. They look at all that stuff. And they will take a chance on you. But soon as you slip up once, you're back home. And I know many players that has happened to because they don't listen. Our job is not to just coach. We mentor. We instill certain values in them. We teach them all about mannerisms, respect, appreciation, love, all of that. But it goes through one ear and out the other. I just don't understand how this happens. I've been running this program for 6 years. I haven't got a thank you from one kid that I gave a free ride to. It is sad. It is sad to think that all these kids do not have the decency to say thank you. Thank you, coach. It's unbelievable. I wasn't brought up like that. And there's something lost about this generation, I'm telling you. Everybody thinks that somebody owes them something. And the parents are worse. I mean, if the parents don't reach out to me and say thank you, come on. You can't expect too much from those kids. It's a learned behavior. It's a learned behavior, and it's sad. But it's not going to stop me from helping people. That's what I do. I still help people. I still mentor kids. They can't deter me from all that. I've been blessed from the Creator to be able to do this for people, and I do it. It's not going to stop me. But you just want to pray that when these kids get in their 30s, they look back and say, you know what? Mr. Frazier helped me. Coach helped me. You know, he helped me. Hopefully they can reminisce and start reflecting. That's all you can wish for. Because they're going to have kids one day. And hopefully they're going to teach their kids the proper way. But I just had to come out and get that out because I know people are dealing with the same thing. And it's just sad. Our community is full of greedy individuals who have no decency to say thank you. The mannerisms are gone. And the parents, like I say, are worse. And the parents are my age. And it's unbelievable how this happens. And I'm sitting back and I'm reflecting. And I'm saying to myself, it's not you, man. You keep doing what the Creator has told you to do. It's not you. All you can do is pray for these young men and these families. And hopefully they can find something that changes their insight and their moral value to be able to come back and change things up for the next kids. It is unbelievable to me to know that our people are like that. And I'm talking about our people only because they look like me. And unfortunately, in this situation, it's mostly them that I need to help out. But it's not appreciated. It is not appreciated. And I'm so disappointed in our community. How we're raising these young men. And you know, these individuals, you know, they're not the ones putting in all the work. They have the talent, but they're not putting in the work. And that's the worst. There's kids out there that maybe should have got a free ride because they put in the work. And you go out there and you help these kids because financially they're not able to do it. They don't have the opportunity. So you give them a chance. But you get no thank yous. And you got to be able to live with that. You got to be thick-skinned. You got to understand you're doing something bigger than them. You're spreading something that's bigger. You can't worry about the thank yous. Yes, it's going to disappoint you, but you can't worry about it. You just got to keep on moving and do your vision and keep on spreading that love that you always do, because that's you. And eventually it's going to hit them. But I just had to come out here and I had to break it down because, you know, I fight with this. Something I fight with, man. I fight with this all the time. I get these great conversations with the parents. Oh, they seem so grateful at the start. But then when it's all over, there's no thank yous. Most of these parents don't even show up to the games. I meet them once and that's it. It's a sad situation what's going on in our community. I was hands-on with my girls at every practice, every game, every trip. Parent-teachers meetings, all of that. I didn't play around with that stuff. I wanted everybody to know that I was a type of father that was hands-on. I was there. And we're getting a whole couple generations of parents that aren't there. They're not there, man. And you can't blame work. You can't say, oh, I'm working nights, I'm doing this. There's no excuses for this. You're bringing up a generational type of kid who is not ready for society. They're just not ready. They don't have the tools to function properly. I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to put down our community, but I see this stuff too much. And it's not right, man. It is not. Dr. Peace is telling you, it is not right. There's people out there that's giving their heart and soul to help your son. And they can't even get a thank you. And it's so disheartening. And you look back, and sometimes you got to question yourself. But I got to say one thing. You're not going to stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do on this earth. You're not going to stop me. Because I'm going to at least get to one. And then that one's going to spread. So you're not going to stop me from doing the Creator's work. You're not going to stop me, I'm telling you. But it is very disheartening. You know, it is. It messes with your heart, man, when you're helping these kids and you can't get a thank you. It's just so sad to see. You know, and parents, you gotta be hands-on, man, when kids are in sports and other activities. You gotta be hands-on. And I'm talking about the parents that have their kids right inside their house. I understand it's different dynamics when kids live in different countries or provinces or states. That's different, because you can't be there all the time. But I'm telling you, if they're living under your roof, be involved, man. Be involved. Show them some character. Because people are going to just judge you by your character, man. How you present yourself, that's what's being judged. How you dialogue with people, how you communicate. You have to have communicational skills, man, in this world. Especially our community. You got to present yourself in a certain way. Because it's tough. I love being a black man. I love it. I wouldn't ask for nothing else. But it can be an inconvenience sometimes. And you got to step your game up. Because this society doesn't like us like that. And that's the fact. So you got to instill certain things in your kids, man. Your kids have to be proud. They have to understand how great it is to be a black person in this world. And learn your history. We were kings and queens, not drug pushers and peddlers. So you got to get your game right. Start reading, research. We stand with dignity and respect. And we're failing our kids right now. We're failing them badly. It's unbelievable. I see the different generational gaps. I was an educator, so I understand. I know what I'm talking about. In every generation, they're getting worse. They're not getting better. They're getting educated, but they still don't have the moral fabric. They don't have it. You have to know this stuff to succeed in this society. You have to. You have to know how to present yourself properly. It's important. You're not just dealing with yourself. You're representing your family, your culture, your community. We have to do better. And I'm not ashamed to say about it. I'm not ashamed to talk about it and say what I need to say. Because it needs to be spoken. We're doing bad. We're doing bad. And it shows in the community and how our young people walk around and, show no dignity and respect for others and compassion and love. We need to get back to that. And it's all about learning your history, learning where you came from, learning about the struggles to get to where you are. It's important. It's very important. And that's what's missing these days. These young people, they don't read. They don't research. This is 2025. You can get all the information online. Learn about your people and how respectful they were and how they lived their life with dignity and respect and pride. Because what I see now, Dr. Peace is not happy. He's not happy with it. And I'm so disappointed to see this. And it continues to get worse and worse. And all the young men and older men, the guys in their 30s and 40s and 50s, we got to mentor properly. No kid gets a pass. We're not their friends. Most of us want to be their friends. Yo, what's up, man? Listen, I don't want a young guy talking to me like that. I'm not your friend. But I have love for you. And I want you to learn. And it's important for me to say this because I need people to learn. I need the parents to start learning. Bring your kids up properly. It's not right. It's in our community and it's in other communities. It's all over the place with young people. But I'm just dealing with my community right now. I'm talking about my community because I can speak on it. Parents, get it together, man. Start teaching your kids something. Have talks with them. My girls will tell you, man, I did more lecturing in the car towards going toward a game, going to a practice. It was all about lecture. They got sick of it. But I was teaching them something. I didn't care if they didn't like it. Because the more I preached, the more it got instilled in them. We want to be their friends too much. Screw that. My kids know I'm not your buddy. I'm not your buddy. I love you. I'll show you affection. But I'm not your buddy. Don't get it twisted. And that's the problem, what's happening now. Parents don't want to mess up the household. So they keep quiet, or they laugh with them, or they want to be their friend. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You have to be the bad guy sometimes. I'm telling you, you have to be the bad guy. And you have to be able to live with it. Me, I don't care. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you what's needed to be told. And you need to listen. That's why growing up, I always listened to my older elders because they were seasoned. They understood life. I did a lot of listening. I didn't walk around like I knew everything. I probably do now, but I'm seasoned. I've been rewarded. I've been blessed to be on this earth for going on 57 years. It will be in April. So I got something to say, and I know what I'm talking about. But we got to do better. I'm telling you, we got to do better. It's just a sad state of affairs, what's happening right now. And I understand respect is earned. So when I get a new player in, I show them all the respect that I can, but I expect that in return. There's no freelancing up in here. I earn that respect because I gave you the respect. But these young people, man, they don't understand. And then when they get in a jam, they're wondering what the hell's going on. They can't communicate properly. They can't work their way out of a situation. They're phoning back home to see what daddy and mommy's gonna do. I'm not doing nothing. Figure it out yourself. And these kids aren't capable. They're not capable. And we failed these kids, I'm telling you. I see it every year. We failed them. I even had kids didn't even show up for their basketball graduation. They had plaques and everything. They didn't even show up, some of them. They're too busy. Oh, I got this going on. I got that going on. They don't appreciate the process. You have to appreciate the process. You have to learn. Keep your ears open. And keep your eyes open. And keep your mouth shut so you can absorb some knowledge. That's what it's all about. Stop talking and listen and process and write things down. Because old cats like me, we're full of knowledge. But you gotta listen. We're passing the secrets on to you. And you're not listening. And it's a sad thing to see. It's a sad thing to see. Dr. Peace is kicking it live for you one time. I'm telling you, I'm kicking knowledge. I'm kicking knowledge. A lot of people have a difficult time listening to my little blurs because it hits home. They don't like it. They don't like feeling that type of pain, that failure. Well, step up. Start learning something. Stop bringing kids in this society that are incompetent. Stop babying them and giving them everything. It's a disaster that's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, it's a disaster. We got more babies out there than you shake a stick at. Emotional wrecks. You can't even yell at them. They're crying. Going back to their parents. Oh, I'm not going to play no more. Coach is yelling at me. He's trying to teach me something. It's too hard. We got to get stronger, man. We got to get more thick-skinned. We got to be able to deal with stuff. Everybody's talking about mental health. Mental health. I understand there is such thing. But these kids can't be pampered all day. They need to understand what real life is, what it's all about, and how they're going to function in this world. And for our community, babying, it's not going to work. You better call your kid out. If you don't call them out, you got problems. You got more problems you shake a stick at. Oh, I can't call them out. They're going to cause some havoc. Oh, I'm going to yell at the teacher. I'm going to that parent-teacher meeting and I'm going to tell them off. Tell them off. It's the kid's fault. What the heck's going on here? You're enabling this type of behavior, and it's not right. You're setting your kid up for failure. We need to do better, man. Dr. Peace in the house, man. We need to do better. I want to see all kids succeed. I want to see all the parents do what they're supposed to do. At least put in an effort. Because I'm getting this stuff firsthand. They're right in my lap. And I'm shaking my head. Confused. Wondering where the parenting aspect was. in lack of. What's going on? But we want to complain. Oh, this coach is too hard on them. Oh, that teacher's too hard. Oh, that supervisor fired him because he was 10 minutes late every day. Be punctual, man. Show up 15 minutes ahead of time. Get yourself together. This is real life you're dealing with. This is your life. You need to be able to function. It's unbelievable. Then a lot of these guys are getting mentored by the wrong people. That's a problem too. You got guys in their 50s acting like they're 22. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. There's no respect there. You're their buddy. Don't get it twisted. They'll tell you off as quick as you can stand still and blink if you slip up. Because they got you like that. You want to be a buddy. It doesn't work. Show some authority. You're invested in this kid. You brought them on the earth. You need to bring them up properly so that I don't have to deal with them like that. I'm not supposed to do your job. That job's supposed to be already done. I'm supposed to just groom them. But it's the opposite. Listen, community, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. It's a disgrace what's happening. Everybody wants the easy way out. You got to put in work, man. Things don't come easy. You got to put in work. If you want to hustle, you think it comes easy? And there's all kinds of different forms of hustle. When you go to university, it's a hustle. It's a hustle. You have a job to do. And your job is to be the best out of the best. You need to get the best marks. You need to be the best player you can be. Because those doors aren't going to open for you unless you push them open. It's not going to be easy. You got to go through things in life. You got to be resilient. You got to be able to deal with adversity. Come on, people. Stop babying these kids. Because they're not going to turn out good. It's going to be a bad scene. I've seen it over and over. Start building character in these young people. Make them accountable. Jeez, man. You see me on here. I'm telling you the real goods, man. People got to start waking up.